My mates are gone, look.
How are you today?
I'm good, thanks. You?
I'm very well, thank you. So what are you doing here at the Girl Guys Big Gig?
Well, basically, Helen, unfortunately, is poorly today. So a friend of mine who runs a production contacted me and said, Nicky, are you available to nip in from Dublin and present the show? And it's great for me because presenting and stuff is where I'm going. You know, I have a new show in Ireland, TV show in Ireland called The Hit, starting in a few weeks' time. I've been doing some radio both here and in Ireland. So yeah, and I've been having lots of meetings about TV presenting and radio presenting in the UK as well. So, you know, last minute I was kind of here to help out, but you know, it's great for me, having been in Western for so long, to go to the LG Arena again. You know, we were only here a year ago on our farewell tour, so it's nice to be back on that stage and to have that buzz again.
Can you tell me more about your new show?
Yeah, it's called The Hit. It's a songwriting show. It's basically trying to find songwriters to pitch their songs to established artists. So you'll have some well-known artists recording some songwriters' songs, if you like. And then they're both songs, two established artists will release their songs to download, and the winning song at the end of the week will chart and be the winning song. So there's 6 weeks of that, and then at the finale at the end, you'll have a winner. So which will be crowned The Hit.
What do you think it takes to make a good song?
It's a good question actually, because it's quite hard. I mean, even in our time in Westlife, there was some certain songs that we would have turned down that, you know, became hits. And also one of our biggest hits was a song called You Raise Me Up, which at the time we didn't want to record because we were like, nah, it's not a hit, and it ended up being a very big song for Westlife. So I think a good hook is always important, lyrics are obviously important, and melody is important. To get all those together, you know, it's a bit of a gamble really, and there's plenty of very talented songwriters who write great songs, and then it kind of dries up for a while. They don't get some hits, and then all of a sudden it comes in roundabouts again. So you know, it's lots of musicians who'll be, you know, spending a lot of time trying to look for that one song. So it's not easy, because if it was, everybody would be doing it.
That's a shame, because songwriters are kind of the unsung hero, literally.
Well, they are, of course, you know, and you get a lot of pop bands who, you know, like ourselves, we didn't write a lot of our own stuff, so you depend on songwriters. So it's very important. There's a lot of young, budding talent out there that also need a platform. So The Hit is for me, it's great to present it because it kills two birds with one stone. You know, I'm live on TV, crossing over into my new style of career, and you're also staying within music and helping out some young, up-and-coming songwriters.
And well, UK and Irish artists seem to be doing really well in America at the moment. Mm-hmm. Why do you think that is?
Well, I think the introduction of social media has definitely helped. For a long time there's been a lot of talent that, for some reason, from the UK and from Ireland didn't cross over into America. Ourselves included, you know, we had such a big fan base over here, such a great career here, and in Asia and in Europe and in South America, but for some reason, North America, you know, you seem to have to go and live there and stay there for a year upon year on end, doing every radio show, every TV show. And what would happen is when you stayed there, you would miss out on what you had. You know, you would lose out on your fan base back home if you left them for too long. Nowadays, you know, you've got Twitter, Facebook, and I'd be a big Twitter user, and it's instant access. You could be doing all the interviews from your bedroom, you know, and people get to see it around the world. So I think that's definitely got a big help to it all. Also, I think maybe the Americans have, I suppose, I don't know, lightened up a little bit and started to kind of enjoy, you know, British and Irish pop music a little bit more. But yeah, you just got to look at One Direction's success and people like that and go, wow, it's phenomenal.
Well, you've got Union J here today, who are looking to follow obviously in your footsteps.
Yeah, and One Direction, yeah, absolutely.
What kind of advice would you give to them?
Well, I don't know the lads, but I've seen them, and I think they're very talented lads. They seem like hard-working guys, which is half the battle. I was never one for giving major advice because you kind of make it up as you go along yourself anyway. But one thing I would say is not let any outsiders get in on you on the inside. That band unity is so important, and you don't want people, whether it's record company or management, anybody getting into somebody's ear to change that.